Hey y'all, how you doing? Happy Thursday night. Welcome back to another edition of Invisible No More right here on the Eclipse Pain Network. I'm Keith Johnson. I'm your host once again for Invisible. And for the noobs, what the hell is Invisible No More? Well, if you're dealing with a chronic pain issue, chronic illness issue, mental health struggle, or if you're dealing with the symptoms of any of those or even more, this is your home. This is your safest place on the internet to find love, support, to be seen, be heard, loved, and to know you're not alone. We share horror stories, we share victories, we share our battles, we share what works with us with care teams, what works with us with society, and most importantly, what works for us with that ride or die group, that circle of friends. All in an effort to be a little bit better. See, a lot of us have come to realization we'll never be cured, me, myself, and I, until there's 100% cure for depression, until there's 100% cure, physical surgery or something they can do to rip my spinal cord out and all the nerves below my waist and replace them with something different. I'm screwed. I'm going to hurt for the rest of my life, and I'm going to battle depression for the rest of my life. And it's like a lot of you that are dealing with POTS or EDS or bipolar. It's something we're going to deal with. And at times we feel we're so alone. You're not. There are tens upon tens upon tens of thousands, millions of us out here who wake up every day thinking we're the only one battling the insurance companies or battling our care team, our doctor, the PA. Even worse, we wake up feeling defeated because we're only ones that are battling our partner and our spouse. I wish I could say it's only just one person that's dealing with it, but we've proven over the years that there's so many more of us out here. And what's beautiful about Invisible, you could be dealing with EDS, with a chronic illness, but what your tips and suggestions working with your partner can help somebody with chronic pain or depression deal with their partner, their ride or die circle. We've seen it happen. We've also been partners and seen just live people find diagnoses that they've been searching for years. It's been incredible. Tonight's edition of Invisible is touchy. It is very touchy. It deals with a massive first world problem because, especially in the pain community, there are tons of us that can't get treatment. We can't get meds. We can't get relief. We cannot get opioids from our pain doctors, even though we know they've worked and helped masking and helping us have a quality of life. But then there's us, others like myself, who know we're blessed, who know that we are the fortunate few that can find a good care team and can get meds to help us have a better quality of life. And tonight I'm speaking to those people. And when I talk tonight, I don't want those of you who are suffering, who can't get good care, to think that I'm bragging, to think that I'm like, oh, look at me, I have problems. I'm not. What this community's taught me is that we can face difficult issues. We don't all face the same thing, but we all feel for each other. And what I want to bring up tonight is something that I think a lot of us need to get across to our care team and our partners and our inner circle. And it deals with our pain meds. I'm not trying to be a braggart. I'm not trying to say, oh, I'm a victim. I'm not trying to say that because I've lived that struggle without getting proper care. I know that feeling. I know that pain. But tonight is an important issue, and I want to bring it up because Invisible is about truth. Whether we like to hear it or not, it's about education and it's about finding ways to be better. And I think as a group, a lot of us need to address this truth. And by doing so, maybe our care team, our inner circle, and our partners, our spouses will have a little bit better understanding of where we're at. Tonight's topic for Invisible No More has two working titles, and I'll let you pick whichever one you think is more applicable because I think they both fit. The first is, I hate taking my meds. The second is, I wish I didn't need them. And this is a conversation I truly think that as Invisible as chronic illness, mental health struggling folks, like bipolar, depression, and so many more things, or chronic pain patients, we need to have with this ride or die circle, our partners, our spouses. We just talked all last week about how they don't get us. I think we need to address one way that may help them get a different view. Because see, they see us from the outside and we all look fine, you're normal, just get over it, just push through it, right? When we know we can't. But maybe if they understand this, they'll get it. I don't like my meds. I hate taking them. And I truly feel the vast majority of us, where there's chronic pain, chronic illness, or mental health folks, would give them up in a heartbeat. We would flush them quicker than anything if we didn't need them to have some kind of quality of life. Let that sink in for a second. Is that you or I don't think I'm the only one that feels this way, because I talk to so many people in the invisible community. Don't get me wrong, we're grateful. We're genuinely grateful, but it's not something that we would say, to our pain care team, our doctor, just to look like we're the good patient. No, it's true, because we know we need these medications, because there are times they give us good days. They give us real days. They give us a perception of being what society deems as normal. They allow us to do things that without them, we're stuck in bed, right? But yet we would give them up tomorrow if we could. And see, both of these realities can exist at the same time, because they are true. Because I bet for a lot of you, you're like me. Every morning there's a moment. You grab that pill box or that pill organizer, and you look down right there on the counter, and right there on the counter, it's like you get this moment of like grief, because you're looking at you. Right there in that box, right there in those pill organizers, right there amongst those pill bottles, you see you. And it's something that you can't avoid, no matter how hard you want to. And when we don't want to take those meds, we know we have to. We're going to keep doing it, but trust me, we don't have to keep pretending that we love doing it. Because we know the side effects. We know the tax that comes with these. We know the brain fog, the fatigue, the way that my body in particular feels like a freaking science experiment. How am I going to respond to this? Or is this going to work? Or what's the difference between 20 milligrams of this meds and 10? How many more can I put in my body till my body starts to help and stops fighting me? It's like one big experiment after the next. And then you add in all the appointments, and then you add in the missed Six Flags trips with your kids, and then you add everything else in, and you know that you can't do those trips to Six Flags, or you can't go on that dinner date with your partner if you don't take those meds. But I want to stop here once again, like I did in the opening to all of this, and get this out one more time. I understand this is a first world problem. There are so many people in our community, more people than I can count on my fingers and my toes and my body parts, that can't get meds from their care team to get any kind of relief. They're fighting the insurance companies. They're fighting the stigma. They're providing providers that won't prescribe to them. They're fighting systems that were never built for them. And and some people outside the United States and Canada and Britain, they don't even know that these meds even exist. So do I know this is a privileged feeling? Yes. Yeah. But that doesn't mean that my experience and my feeling about hate taking them isn't real. And that's one thing this community has taught me, amongst the gazillion things it's taught me, is all of our experiences are lived, they're real, and they're true. I just don't think they're talked about a lot. I think we need to do more of the talking to figure out how people like me that hate meds can get along with people who can't get the meds. And so people who can't get meds don't hate me because I get meds. Because I would throw them away in a heartbeat if I could. Really. I can be grateful and I can acknowledge that I need them, that I can't live without them, that my life is totally upside down without them. But those two feelings, the fact that I hate them, but that I need them, they don't cancel each other out. And when I pretend that taking meds is okay, that is pretending. That is performance art. When I pretend that I'm okay with these side effects, with these consequences, with the med tax, that's all it is pretending. I don't think we need any more pretending or any more performance art in the invisible community. I think that's another part of the problem with our family and our doctors and our inner circle when they don't get us. I think we've gotten so good at masking and pretending that they just assume we're okay. Again, We don't have to pretend that we love every pill and we love every side effect. That's not strength in putting on that show. It's just a performance that nobody's asked for and nobody benefits from. So if you woke up this morning and you opened that organizer and you felt something you couldn't quite name, somewhere between gratefulness yet exhausted, that's not weakness. That's not being ungrateful. That's just the truth of it all. That's just life as an invisible. Don't stuff that feeling. Find someone to talk about. Reach out to this community. A lot of us walk the same path and we do the same battles and we have the same fights. I guarantee you're not alone in this. And while we realize it's a first world problem, we are grateful to have this problem. It doesn't make this problem easier. It doesn't mean this doesn't matter, because it does. Just the truth, y'all. We need more truth. And no, I'm going to make people mad with this today, and I'm sorry. I'm not trying to pick a fight. I'm just trying to get the truth and the realism out there. This is tonight. Next week's is going to be along the same type of lines. I'm only bringing this stuff up because it's important to the community. We all need a voice. Because we are all seen, we are heard, we are loved, and we're not alone. And I love you guys so much. We'll talk to you soon, and then we'll see you back again next week, right here, Invisible No More, on the Eclipse Pain Network.